I watched a movie. I was watching a movie. What's the difference? One is past simple. One is past continuous. Do you want to know the difference? Stick around and find out. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Liam, and this is Grammar Simple, the channel that makes English grammar simple. All right, today we have a intermediate lesson for you, and we are going to be talking about past simple and past continuous. So, if you want to learn English grammar, stay tuned. Okay, past simple and past continuous. Let's begin. First, past simple. Definite time. What is definite time? Definite time means a specific time in the past. Use the past simple in blue to talk about completed actions in the past. For example, I graduated from university in 2012. I studied English. It's true. I began teaching English 8 years ago. Graduated, studied, began. These are simple past verbs. Use a time expression with the past simple unless the time has already been stated or said. I graduated from university in 2012. I studied English. Okay, why no time expression? Because I already said the time expression 2012. So I don't need to say it again. I began teaching English 8 years ago. Another time expression. Time expressions are very common with past simple. Most of the time, we use time expressions to show that a completed action happened at a specific time in the past. Okay, let's talk about past simple with no reference to time. The past simple can be used without a reference to time when we know approximately or about or around the time the event happened. Or we have general knowledge of the time period. For example, William Shakespeare wrote many plays. Romeo and Juliet, Hamlet, Macbeth. I love Macbeth. Van Gogh painted Starry Night. Brad Pitt starred in the popular film Fight Club. Good movie. So these are famous people. These are famous works of art, films, paintings, literature. From our general knowledge about history and culture, we know that these happened in the past, and we know approximately when they happened. So we don't need to say a time expression. If you want to say when the painting was created or when the movie was made, you can, but often it's not necessary. Okay, let's look at past simple for single events and habitual events. Habitual means habit. So habit is a noun and habitual is an adjective. Use the past simple to talk about events that happened once or habitually. They were again and again and again, many times. So on the left, we have a single event. On the right, a habitual event. Different examples to show you the context of these. My cousin fell off his skateboard and broke his arm. So this is a single event. It happened one time. That's all. Habitual event. I did a lot of skateboarding when I was a child. Many times. Again and again and again. I never broke my arm though. Okay, past simple and state verbs. Use the past simple with state verbs. I did a lot of skateboarding when I was a child. In the previous example, in blue, the verb was did, an action verb, completed action. Now, I'm talking about the state verb, was. Also, past simple. Another example, his mother looked really upset when she saw his arm. So, she looked upset. She was emotional, sad, not happy, obviously. I felt sorry for him. I had compassion, sympathy, state verbs. The be verb, think, feel, these are state verbs. Watch my video about state verbs if you want to know more about state verbs. Okay, let's now talk about past continuous. Actions in progress, temporary situations. Use the past continuous to talk about completed actions in progress in the past or temporary situations in the past. For example, we were watching a movie. This is in the past, at some time. I was eating popcorn. It was raining all day. So, these three examples, they are talking about actions in progress in the past, happening, but they don't have a lot of context. We don't know when these events happened. So the past simple is more common to talk about the past than the past continuous is, but often we use the past continuous with the past simple. So, past continuous and past simple. Let's talk about interruptions. Use the past continuous and the past simple to show that events in progress are interrupted by a completed action in the past. Both are in the past. So, two statements. We were watching a movie. The power went out. No electricity, no light, no TV, nothing. So, two events. One event was in progress. Which one was in progress? We were watching a movie, or the power went out? Past continuous. We were watching a movie was in progress. It was happening. The power went out, interrupted, stopped the first action. So, events in progress. We were watching a movie. The power went out. A completed action. And an easy way to say this, we were watching a movie when the power went out. I will talk more about when in a few moments. So, maybe you are a little bit confused about past continuous and past simple. Let me show you a timeline. Here you can see a timeline of past, present, and future. The present and the future are not important. The past is the focus. Let's talk about past continuous. Were watching. We were watching a movie. Watching. Time is going by. When the power went out. Boom. Can we watch the movie now? No, there's no electricity. So the power went out and it stopped our movie. We were watching the movie when the power went out. No more movie. Another example. I was filming a YouTube video when my phone rang. Hello? Leo. How you doing? It's Leo. Yeah. Oh, Leo, come on, man. I don't want to hear it. I'm filming a video right now for YouTube. Yeah, it's going well. Past continuous, past simple. You've interrupted the video, though. I have students watching. I have to go. How many supermodels? Wow. Okay. Well, it's none of my business. All right, well, I'll talk to you soon. All right. Don't call me again when I'm doing videos. Okay, thank you. Bye. Actors. So, where was I? Oh yeah, I was filming a YouTube video when my phone rang. So, we can see the timeline. I was filming a YouTube video. This was an action in progress. And I got a phone call. And the phone call interrupted my video. I was filming a YouTube video when my phone rang. All right, let's talk about past continuous and past simple with when and while. Use when and while to show that one event interrupts the other event. Use when before past simple. This is more common. We were watching a movie when the power went out. When the power went out, we were watching a movie. This is the same sentence, but the clauses are changed. But make sure that you don't forget the comma. If you begin the sentence with when or while, make sure you have a comma after the first clause. If when or while is in the middle of the sentence, you do not need a comma. And use while before past continuous. My phone rang while I was filming a YouTube video. So while is before the past continuous. While I was filming a YouTube video, my phone rang. Again, don't forget that comma. Very important. Okay, the last thing that I want to talk about with the past continuous and the past simple is background context. What does this mean? Use the past continuous to show background information or context for another event in past simple. What does this mean? Well, sometimes two events happen around the same time and they are not connected, but there is a coincidence and they happen together. And maybe you want to say that you were doing something when something else happened, to give more information to the person you are talking to. For example, on the left, background information. On the right, the event or completed action. For example, he was walking his dog. He received the good news. Maybe he got a phone call and he got a raise at his job, or he got promoted at his job. So, is walking his dog connected to his job? No, they are not related, but they go together because they happened at the same time. So maybe I would ask him, what were you doing when you received the good news? Maybe he was washing his dishes or having a shower or swimming or whatever, right? In this case, he was walking his dog. He was walking his dog when he received the good news. So, like I said, these events are usually not directly related with each other. For example, they were eating lunch. The accident happened. Imagine you and I are eating lunch at a restaurant and we are having a good conversation. We are enjoying our food and outside there's a car accident. Is the car accident related to us? No, but it happened at the same time. So what were we doing when the car accident happened? We were eating lunch. When the accident happened, they were eating lunch. The past simple event is usually the focus of the sentence. Usually it's the most important thing, the topic, the main idea. So, they were eating lunch. Past continuous. The accident happened. The accident happened while they were eating lunch. The accident is the most important idea. It's the focus of the sentence. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Please write your comments in the comment section. Ask me some questions. Don't forget, like this video, subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out. I appreciate you watching this far. Don't give up on your English. Keep practicing. I'll see you next time. Bye.